Hi, guys. We're now joined by Shey Peddy here. If you have any questions for Shey, go ahead and raise your hand. We'll get you unmuted and call it on. We'll go ahead and start with Cameron Cox, followed by Jeff Metcalf.
Hey, Shey, congratulations. Just what are your emotions like right now? What was it like to go in the locker room? Have you taken a deep breath yet?
Okay. It's undescribable feeling. My adrenaline is still going, and just to see like how excited my teammates were and coaches. It's a great feeling right now. Honestly, it's the best feeling I felt probably ever.
We'll go to Jeff Metcalf, followed by Mark McClune.
Can you just talk a little bit about kind of when you got the ball over there in the corner, what was going through your head, just thinking about what you need to do, because you were open, but just what you need to do to make that shot?
Well, I saw a leg coming at me full steam, and now I just had enough time to pump fake. I knew if I just shot it, she was going to block, excuse me. And then once I let it go, I just was hoping that it went in. It felt good, but it was, I think I shot a little high, so I was unsure. And I'm just glad it went in.
We'll go to Mark McClune, followed by Brendan McLean.
Hey, Shey, congrats on the win. Heck of a shot. Hey, how many times did you practice taking that shot growing up in the driveway or, in the gym in high school?
I mean, that's a shot you take every day in the gym as a kid. You just practice, throwing it off one leg, just throwing it up there, posing. And yeah, that was a dream come true shot right there. That was my first ever game winner shot. And to make it on this stage at this moment, man, it's a great feeling.
We'll go to Brendan Clean, followed by Chantel Jennings.
Shey, I'm just curious, with how many injuries and departures you guys have had this year, you joining the team late, do you feel like, that the play kind of unraveling the way it did late and having to find the open person, it kind of feels like it speaks to the way that you guys have had to play of finding that next woman, finding the next best play, that type of thing all season long. Did it surprise you to kind of see the way the game came together at the end there?
Not at all. Throughout these last couple of weeks, Sky and DT has been carrying us, and me, Tori, Sophie, everybody else on the bench that was just ready. So we know we got to help them out, and it speaks volumes to Sky for even passing that shot. Like, that's a big time player and a big time moment. She could easily just try to throw something up there, try to get a foul, even get a basket. So for her to trust me like that, that means a lot. It shows how close we are and just how much we have faith in one another and believe in one another.
Over to Chantel, followed by Michelle Vogel.
Shey, in addition to that huge shot, you and your teammates had some big plays defensively in the fourth quarter and the end of the third. Can you talk a little bit about sort of that defensive turnaround in the third quarter into the fourth quarter that really helped you guys get the win?
I mean, the first half, our offense was slow. We weren't hitting shots, and we knew the only way to get back in the game was to play defense and just buckle down every possession. Especially for me, I knew for a lot of the majority of the plays on offense probably wasn't going to be run for me, and I knew I needed to exert all my energy on defense. And then everybody else knew that defense, get stops, try to get the boards, the rebounds, keep them off the old boards, just making it tough for them. And I think, third into the fourth, we really buckled down and got key stops. And honestly, I hit that shot, but our defense is really what won the game for us.
I will go over to Michelle Vogel, followed by Howard McDowell.
Shey, obviously from a storytelling angle, the fact that it's the Mystics of all teams, I mean, the team that you got your chance to play with last year, and I know how close you were with them, and then you leave that team and Phoenix picks you up. I mean, could you imagine being in a scenario like that, especially when they're the other team on the other side?
Not at all. It's honestly a bittersweet moment. I love and keep in contact with all the players. They're like my sisters. But like you said, they released me. And so for me to hit that shot against them, it's just like a fairy tale moment. I don't think you can write it up any better than that.
I will go over to Howard McDowell, followed by Danny Thompson.
Shey, thanks and congratulations. Just two things. There was a read you had defensively in the fourth quarter, before making that shot. How much of that was being able to read the pass, see the pass that you were able to go and steal? How much of that was just sort of a knowledge, understanding of the DC offense at the time you did so?
It played a big part. Like, I know Lay and Emma and Maya are their key players, and they do a lot of pick and rolls. So I just try to anticipate what pass was going to be there. Try to tell my teammates what option they might be looking for, and just to use what I remember from the plays and just their style of play as much as I can, and just try to convert it to the game.
Over to Danny Thompson, followed by Cameron Cox.
Shey, Danny Thompson with the 3-point conversion. Great game, by the way. Great shot, by the way. Speaking of the shot, it has been said that Sandy has practiced out-of-bounds timeout sequences and plays on a regular basis. How many times has that ball gone to you in the corner in practice for that shot?
Honestly, when she runs those scenarios, I'm not on the court. I'm usually just on the side, just watching the starters go in and do their thing. So Sandy has never run that play for me, but I'm pretty sure next practice I'll be out there.
We have a quick follow-up by Howard Megdad, then over to Cameron Cox.
Just, Shey, in the time since you made that shot, it's only been a few minutes. How many times have you revisited it, thought about it, envisioned it since this has happened?
Almost every second. I actually just watched it for the first time before I came in here, and they was asking me, did you dribble? How did you do it? And I was like, honestly, all I know is that I pump fake and then shot it. I don't remember exactly what I did after the pump fake, but it just went in, and even now it's just playing over in my head. And I'm pretty sure when I go home, I'll keep rewatching it because it just feels so surreal. It doesn't feel like it happened.
I'll go a few more. Cameron Cox, followed by Jeff Metcalf.
Got 2 quick questions for you. One, have you checked your phone? Because I'm sure family's blowing it up. And then 2, coach in the huddle said, hey, you guys got time. 6 seconds is a lot of time. Did that cross your mind when you were getting ready to pump fake that in any way?
I haven't checked my phone yet, but it's definitely going off right now. And I knew she said we had a lot of time and 6 seconds. And it's funny because when we was walking back to the court, I looked at DT and I just said game time, game ready. And I was just talking her to make a big play or Sky to make a big play. And then it ended up I made the big play. So it just all unfolded perfectly.
All right, over to Jeff, followed by Brendan Clean.
There's no way of knowing what you did in the second quarter would lead to this at the end, but you had a string of 7 straight points in the second quarter that at least provided some energy there in the first half. When you think about that now, does it almost feel like, this was my game, this was sort of meant to be?
Yeah, you put it like that. I guess so. I didn't even realize it was 7 straight or whatever, but I know for me, I just wanted to go out there and be a spark on defense. It wasn't so much offense. I've been in a shooting slump crazy this whole season, so I knew what I can bring consistently is my defense. So I just went out there really just focusing on defense. So the way things unfolded, the way it did is I couldn't predict it.
All right, last question. Go ahead, Brendan Clean.
I'm good. I'll let you enjoy this one with your teammate, Shey. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, Shey.